What is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Blue Butterfly Mystic. I'm Kate, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. Thank you so much to all of my followers that have been with me since the beginning. And if you have stopped by and this is your first time, thank you for clicking on this video, because that means that you are vibrating at a level that manifested this video just for you. Okay. So first of all, I want to honestly invite spirit. I kind of want to make somewhat of a toast, because it has been a fantastic couple of days. The downloads that I have been getting have brought me such peace and clarity. And that doesn't mean that it hasn't been challenging, because it has. I think that this part of my life right now is more about realizing that the things that truly matter were right in front of you the whole time. I mean, we know that, but it's kind of like going to graduate high school and then realizing how much harder college is. So, I'm going to start with, actually, so as I was preparing for this message, that's what I'm going to start with. I saw 3, 2, 1, and it made me think of like a countdown, or you're getting ready for something, or something is coming up. And I heard fast. I just saw 428. That might be your birthday. All right. 321, angel number. Boundaries. It's okay to set limits. There are those who take too much, and your angels are reminding you that you don't have to let them. It's important to say no to what harms you. Think of a boundary you can set in place today, and then put it into motion. Okay. So, first things first is that when your body is telling you, ooh, I don't like this. It's making my chest tight. I feel anxious. I feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. That is your physical body talking to you through sensations and feelings. Okay? All of those have a purpose. And it is very important for us to learn how to listen to our bodies, because they are the compass that guides us via feeling our way through life. I'm hearing when people become too analytical, when they become too engrossed in what they believe they should be, but it's not based on how they truly feel. It's based on standards that were wired into them through either growing up in their home life, or through their choices and experiences that they have made as adults. And Spirit is calling me to share this download that I got the night before, and it was quite, it was a doozy. You may or may not know that affirmations are so powerful, because we speak life and death, power of the tongue, through our mouth. And the thing that I was coming to understand the other night, 448 on the timer, I just heard 88 portal, something significant about that. Maybe something that you were trying to manifest on the 88 portal. What I come to understand about words is that just like physical matter, they vibrate. They have their own frequency. To my understanding, this frequency is our voice, our song, our expression is our core frequency. And so when you get around people that don't match your vibration, you have communication issues. It's like trying to talk to somebody through a walkie-talkie and you're on different channels. Even if you're on the very next channel, there's still interference and it's not very pleasant or fun to do. So another thing to add to that is, okay, so let's take the suit of swords, for example, okay, in the tarot. All about matters of the mind, all about thoughts, words, writing, speaking. It's air energy. So when you think a thought, that's intentional or not, really, you're emitting a frequency. When you speak out loud, you're emitting a frequency. You are telling the universe, you are putting a physical vibration to your thoughts. Hey, universe, this is what I like. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to continue to give this focus. Give me more, please. And so, therefore, the universe is like, cool, bro. I'll give you some more. Here you go. When you write, that is even more solid structure. You are putting physicality to those words. And that is 717 on the timer. That is more powerful of them, the most powerful of them all. I'm sorry. My 8-year-old son is out there talking about heating up his hot dogs in the microwave and mom life. So I said all that to say, this is the download that I got, y'all. You ready? Every time we speak or write or think, we emit a transmission to the universe, that which we vibrate. We're saying, hey, universe, this is my frequency. And like attracts like. So if you are emitting a frequency of negative self-talk, or you are emitting a frequency of jealousy or rage, or you're not even aware of what you're feeling, and that is okay. It's okay to say, you know what? I am feeling really off right now, and I don't even know why. Sometimes that's a start to discovering what you're feeling, okay? If that is the case, Spirit says, ask yourself, do you want a change? And if so, what are you willing to do for it? There's a saying that came from a download from this past spring. Spirit said, sacrifice your mind. I was like, what does that mean? Sometimes I get downloads and I'm like, what does this mean? What am I supposed to do with this? And sometimes I'll sit on them for a month or so before I share them with you guys, because I have to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best information that I can. Because I am not claiming to have any kind of clinical advice. This is strictly off the last 2 years of personal study and experience. And let me tell you, I've been going hard. Okay. Regular people that consider themselves to be like religious or Christian or unless they're actually going to school to teach, like to be a pastor or a member of the clergy, um, they don't have homework. And they're not, I'm not saying they're not dedicated in study. I'm just saying that I have 2 years of documentation and insights to what I have been experiencing, because the love for myself, the love for the world, and the love for spirit are beyond the most important thing to me. And I can't show up and be who I need to be if I'm not taking care of myself. Spirit says that the fruits that are offered to us throughout this human experience are not fruits of being chained to a desk or breaking your back. We manifest when we are 11:22 on the timer. We manifest when we are in a vibration of what we want. I mean, you're manifesting constantly anyways, but you notice it when positive things start coming to you. And it's not about waiting for that positive thing to come. It's about finding the positivity where you are right now. I'll give you an example. I did not sleep well last night because my mind was racing with all of these downloads coming in at nighttime. It's like that's when this side of the world gets quiet, and that's when spirit's like, hey, you want to talk, you want to hang out? And I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but I do, because it's my favorite thing to do. So this morning I wanted to get a shower, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta pick clothes out, and I'm tired, and this feels like a chore to me. And it was just like a series of things that kept happening, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even get in the freaking shower. Can't even get in the shower. Then I was listening to this Abraham Hicks message. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Listening to this message, and she goes, there's this thing, there's like this party going on. And it's happening like right now. And the name of the party, it's called The Present Moment. And somehow you keep showing up late. And this made me chuckle, of course, because I'm like, yeah, I always seem to like miss it. I missed my train again. If you grow up and your house is surrounded by roses, you're going to take those roses for granted eventually. If you don't make a habit of practicing gratitude for those roses. If I were to walk by a house that was just, I was going to say slathered. I don't know why slathered. That's weird. Like the whole house was surrounded by rose bushes. I would be in awe, and I'd probably stop and smell every single one. And that's not like a funny haha because like stop and smell the roses. I mean, seriously. I stopped outside of a courthouse a couple months ago and smelled some flowers on the way in to do some. I was like, you know what? Those flowers right there, I'm going to stop and appreciate them because what I'm about to do in here is not going to be fun. And it gave me a second to breathe. before I did what I had to do. All right. So, excuse me, the back end of this message is if that vibration is repeated, okay, it's further wired into our behavior, solidifying and increasing its pattern. It's kind of like the law of, I think it's the law of motion. And the same principle as the ripple effect, okay? If you notice that you are doing something that is going against your soul mission, your soul frequency, it's going to make you uncomfortable, okay? If you don't practice mindfulness and you don't become self-aware of not just your outer, but your inner, and start asking yourself what makes you happy, you're going to continue to stay in the same situation. Nothing changes 1616 if nothing changes. That means something has to be done, whether it's research, whether it's defining, different kinds of emotions so that you can look. You know what? Where's mine? Look. I just want you guys to see something. How many emotions can you say right now? Think. Just for a second. How many did you get? 3? 4? You might be 34 or 43. But seriously, most people cannot name more than 10 emotions, okay? This is an emotion category in my Master Oracle deck, okay? They're all filled. I was astonished because I was having sensations and feelings that I could not define. And I was like, fuck that. Screw this. I am wonder. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I was wondering why I feel defeated. Thank you. Okay. Because being able to start with acknowledgement. What do we got? Great happiness and exhilaration. Exactly. Elation. It allows you to move to the next step instead of just being like, I don't know why I feel like this, or I keep feeling like this, but then you don't take inspired action to move forward from it. It's like self-torture, and I remember being there. I promise you I do. I just saw 1811. That's 911. Okay. I haven't even gotten to any real cards because I've been jabba jawing. But I just want to say that your intentions and your words, especially when they are repeated, whether you're thinking, speaking, or writing, you are manifesting. And Spirit says, what's happening right now is old news because your intentions are set and your intentions are in the realm of in between before it manifests into the physical. So what you're seeing is a manifestation of your past intentions that you gave the universe. Okay. I'm going to cut this deck and I'm going to read you guys one of these archetype cards. And then we'll close out this video. Oh, Spirit says, you've been crying. Ugh. Wow. Okay, so we have the Temple. All right. Which could be a number 39. 33, 33, 6, 6, 12, number 3, 1, 1, 1. This temple can be your body. This temple can be, I'm hearing, create a sacred space. And if you can't make yourself a space, then it's time to go out into nature. Because we are not meant to be disconnected from this earth. We are meant to work with it. Oh, venom. Oh, I'm hearing, yes, the Venom movie, comic, but, something about taking a journey into yourself. Do you want to know who you are? 2111. Spirit says it is time. It is overdue. I heard you've been procrastinating. Don't worry, I do it too. And then we get the panky and it's not nice. I always know when I'm in trouble because it's like this energetic feeling of like your mom using your government. Catherine Rebecca. Okay, let me read this so I can get us out of here. There's a storm. I'm gonna wish I had a storm morning. Dead end. Did I go too far? Yes. Okay. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in the far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. Okay. Slowly and sensually kissing a lover or closing your eyes to travel inward. Wow. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is a room on your altar for something new. Perhaps there is room, just room, not a room. Offer it to the heavens. When light, this card represents reverence for all, and life is a sanctuary. When dark, idolatry. Cults and strict spirituality. Oh my gosh, it says go deeper. Now is the time by Hafez? What? Though indeed the temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. If you have been longing for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. The ancient yogi saw the body itself as a temple, every function and feature of it as an expression of divinity. Build a shrine with found materials. Don't spend any money, only time. I'm hearing a way that we as humans pay homage to our temple. And it's, okay, so regardless of whether or not you're a parent, you may or may not have seen Moana, okay? Like if you've got nieces and nephews, whatever. My kids love Moana. And she literally, as Maui is telling his story and his tattoos are like animated and they're moving. And it's like, Maui, 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 you're so amazing. And she's like giving voice to something that is animated but doesn't have a voice. Our tattoos, our physical scars, our expression through how we do our hair, if you're a woman, how you do your makeup, how we dress, it's a vibe. It's all a vibe. Okay? I'm just hearing take care of yourself. Start doing things that make you want to look at you and be like, thank you, bitch. I fucking love your ass. I love your ass. Okay? Or, you my dog. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everything that you've done to get me to this place. Bro, you can sit down. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, be your best friend. Be your hype man. Be the person that you need so that you can attract in. My candle just went out. So you can attract in the relationships that you're looking for. Okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me. If this resonated for you and you made it this far, congratulations. And drop me a like, a comment, let me know how this resonated for you. If you are not a part of the Blue Butterfly Mystic family, please subscribe and come join us. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.